join me in a word of prayer? Gracious Heavenly Father, we thank and praise you for this evening, Lord, and our chance to come together and learn about you. We ask you, Lord, to open our hearts, our ears, and our eyes, Lord, that we may see what you would have us to see, hear what you would have us to hear, and take you in so that we are connected with you. All of this, Lord, we ask, offer, and pray in your holy and precious name, Lord. And all God's people said, Amen. I graduated from college a few years ago, the first time, as wanting to be a math teacher. I love numbers. I love how you put numbers together and formulas. I love algebra. I love geometry. I'm one of the weird people. Okay? The subject I dislike the most, history. Why did I need to know what happened in history? That happened a long time ago. Those people are already gone. They don't affect me anymore. 1776 doesn't matter. 1492 doesn't matter. It all happened a long time ago. Well, I graduated from college, got into teaching. You know what my favorite subject to teach was? History. You know why? Because it's a story. It's a story that builds on itself. Each event affects the next event, and it affects the next event. And the past dictates our present and leads us to our future. And that's what we read tonight, and we're going to talk about tonight. We are talking about Exodus, our past. The book of Matthew will consider that our present, and our future yet to come. So we start tonight with looking at the past. We start by looking at Exodus. The Israelites were in slavery in Egypt. They were oppressed. They were slaves. Now, they built the pyramids, they built the Sphinx, and many other of the great constructions that happened in Egypt, but they were still in slavery. In fact, this was the worst time in Jewish history up until World War II. When they talk about horrible things that happened to the Jewish people, that was number one up until World War II. And so we lead to that story of their slavery. We get to God through Moses talking to his people and saying, you're going to be free. I'm going to get you out of your slavery and release you into freedom. He does this through Moses. During these terrible times, God sent the plagues to Egypt. 10 of them. He sent things to Egypt to get the Israelites out. He tried to release them. He tried to get Pharaoh to change his mind to release them. He wouldn't. He sent bugs. He sent darkness. He sent the death of the livestock. He sent hail from heaven that was like fire. He sent boils. He sent everything at them. And every time Moses would come up and say, let my people go, Pharaoh's heart was hardened. He wouldn't release the Israelites. That leads us to what we read tonight. 10th plague. The angel of death comes and kills the firstborn child. It's a horrible thing to think about. But God prepared them. Moses told them what God's plan was. He said, folks, you got to be ready. We're going to be released tonight, so be prepared. And the first thing he had them do was kill a lamb and take the blood of that lamb and put it on their doorposts so that when the angel of death came, he would not kill the firstborn in that house. And then he moved from there into the next part of the plan. You're going to eat the lamb and unleavened bread and drink wine tonight. You're going to have your boots on and your belts tied and you're going to be ready to go. Because you're ready and you're going to be free. Egypt, exactly, bye-bye. Egypt is going to be in the rearview mirror. And we are going to be free. This is what Jesus was celebrating tonight. He was celebrating in the Matthew verse, the Passover. The time when the angel of death passed over the homes that had the lamb's blood on them. The time when he passed over and saved the Israelites so the Israelites could be free. The time when he made sure Israel, his chosen people, were still a great nation, were free to live and travel to the promised land. Jesus celebrated that in the reading of Matthew. You see, this Passover celebration meal is that celebration. They actually encompass the story of the Israelites in that story of Passover. The rituals of the Jewish people was to sit down at this meal, go over each piece and what it meant to the story, and then tell the story of their release. Jesus, being the head of the household, the leader of this group, didn't follow the tradition that they normally do for this story. In fact, what he did was nothing of what they were supposed to do. He told the people not about the story of the Egyptians, but he uses these words, the story of the Israelites and the Egyptians. He said these words, "Take, eat. This is my body. Drink of it, all of you. This is my blood of the new covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins." Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let's back up. Jesus is doing something completely different here. He's taking his self and putting it into the story of the tradition that they have. He's making the story, this Passover meal, this thing that they do to commemorate the great release and the freedom they have, he's putting himself into the story. I'm sure the disciples are going, "Okay, Jesus, wait a minute. This isn't about you. We followed you for 3 years. We get that. But this, folks, is not about you. It's about our history, our past, what we went through. It's about that, not you." Brothers and sisters, this story is all about Jesus. There's not a part of it that isn't about Jesus. And that's the great thing. Jesus is showing them, he's telling them that the Old Testament story is the old way of doing things. It's not the new way. It's not the new covenant. Because the old covenant is gone. Jesus is saying, "I'm the new covenant." All the miracles, all the teaching, everything that I've done has led to this moment. It's led to right here. Open your eyes, guys. Look at me. This is what it's about. Right now, you're seeing the new covenant. The new covenant of the forgiveness of sins, and I'm it. I'm here to fulfill it. I'm what you've been waiting for. You see, the Jewish people were waiting for a warrior. A person to ride down on a big white horse in armor, sword, shield, and conquer all the oppression. To free them and get them back to their city. Free them. They're chosen people to free them. And Jesus is saying, guys, it's more than that. It's not about an army. It's not about a warrior. It's not about the Old Testament Passover rite. It's about now. And you're going to see it. So get ready. Now, we may not see it right away, but let's break this story down into its components and we'll see why it's all about Jesus. You see, Jesus gets going here. He starts with this. He says, "Take, eat. This is my body." He's actually telling the disciples and us, take me in. Be part of me. I want to be part of you. I want to be in your life. I want to be with you at all times. I want to be one when connected with you. So take me in. All that I am, my teaching, my miracles, who I am, Take it into yourself. And then he continues with these words. He said, drink of it, all of you. This is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins. He is telling his disciples that he's the forgiveness. It's through him. It's not the old covenant where they were waiting for the promise. The promise is here and now. The Messiah has come. I'm the reason for your forgiveness. There's one more part of this that we haven't talked about, though. See, the Old Testament story, it dealt with the unleavened bread and the wine, which we get to celebrate here tonight. It also dealt with a lamb. Probably one of the biggest things in that story that is always talked about how the lamb was killed and the blood of the lamb saved them. The lamb is used in that Passover story so that the angel of death would pass over their house. I can't say this any better than John the Baptizer does. He says these words, referring to Jesus, "Behold, the Lamb of God, who takes away the sin of the world." The Lamb of God. You see, Jesus is the Lamb of God. The Lamb in the Old Testament is a foreshadowing of what is to come. God, in his great and grand plan, uses that past story of the Passover to say, the Lamb saved you here. Guess what, folks? The Lamb's going to save you here too. And Jesus is looking at this and saying, I'm the Lamb. My blood is the forgiveness of sins. My blood will save the chosen people. Great thing about this is the chosen people back in the Old Testament story were the Jewish people. I believe that Peter says it wonderfully in 1 Peter. He says, you are a chosen people. You are a royal priesthood. You are a holy nation. You are a people belonging to God, that you may declare the wonderful deeds of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. We're the chosen people of God. And the Lamb of God is here for us. Tonight we get to celebrate the Passover meal, not the Old Testament Passover meal where they were freed from the Egyptians from slavery. We get to celebrate the new Passover meal. The new Passover meal where we're freed from the slavery to sin, the oppression of death, the bondage to hell. And we are free to celebrate that. So tonight when you go to the table of the Lord, I want you to remember that you are free. You're free from slavery to sin. Because you're freed not by a lamb in the Old Testament. We are freed by the blood of the Lamb, who is Jesus Christ. Brothers and sisters, that's a Passover meal. And brothers and sisters, that's what we get to celebrate tonight at the table. What a blessed Lord we have. It gives us forgiveness through the blood of the Lamb. And all God's people said, Amen.